Hey there, writers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Emma, and I'm a romance writer based in the UK. I was actually tagged in the If I Owned a Bookshop tag by my friend Nicole from Nicole's Bookish Nook. If you want to check out her channel, which is fantastic, the link to it is down in the description below. So I've been hanging on a little while to film this because I wanted it to coincide with the release of my new book. My newest book is the first in my first ever romance series, and it's set in a fictional seaside town in Cornwall called Castle Cove. And the first book happens to take place within a bookshop. So I thought it would be really, really fun if I answered these questions about the bookshop that I came up with in my writery imagination, because honestly, it's probably my ideal bookshop and it is the one that I would like to work in. So I don't think that I can be alone as a writer or as a reader to have kind of daydreamed about having a bookshop. I think it is a very sort of universal fantasy for people who love books, just being able to be in that quiet space surrounded by books with whatever else it is that you love, like squishy armchairs. Maybe you can get coffee there as well. Maybe there's some like nice music playing in the background. Whatever it is that you love about bookshops, wouldn't it be wonderful to bring it all together and kind of have it for your own, at least for a little while? Anyway, let's get on to these questions. So I've got them down here. I will put the questions down in the description as well if anybody wants to have a go at this tag. I will tag a couple of people at the end of the video. If you're watching this and you would like to have a go at filming this video, please do, and make sure to tag me so that I can watch them. I will be making a playlist where I'll collect together lots of these tag videos. So if you fancy having a bit of a binge of a load of them, it will be really handy for you to do so. So the first question is, what are the hours of operation? So the hours of operation for the bookshop in my book are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. The main character doesn't actually realize this. Her name is Carrie, and she has come to Castle Cove to run her aunt's bookshop for her during the summer while her aunt is away. And she assumes that the bookshop opens at a certain time, and it doesn't. So that's a little bit disorientating for her, but it definitely, we know, opens at 10 and closes at 5. Question number 2, is there ambient music? What kind? In my book, I know that there's radio on in the background sometimes. In the bookshop, I don't think that there's any other type of music either mentioned in the bookshop or that I would envisage when I'm thinking about my ideal bookshop. There is some very kind of relaxing, calming music played at one point because of something that happens in the story, but I don't want to give away too many spoilers. Question 3, is there a coffee bar? Do you serve alcohol? So no, there is not a coffee bar, but handily next door there is an independent coffee shop run by Lucy. It's called The First Sip, and she does the best coffee and pastry. So you can just go and get your coffee there. Do you serve alcohol? No, there's no alcohol in this bookshop. It doesn't really stay open into the evenings. Although I do love the idea of a bookshop that did stay open really late and you could maybe get yourself a cocktail. That sounds very civilized. Right, question number 4. Are patrons encouraged to linger? Absolutely. Are there comfortable chairs? Absolutely. Comfy armchairs dotted all around. What kind of lighting? So the lighting, you've got the armchairs and then you've got little tables next to them with table lamps which are lit. So especially in the winter, it just looks really, really lovely and inviting with this kind of soft light for you to read by. Are there tables? Already answered that. Are there areas for group gatherings? So kind of, there is a book club which meets there once a month, and when the weather's good they will meet outside in the bookshop's garden. But if it's colder or if the weather's bad, then they kind of clear space in the bookshop and they bring extra chairs in from the storeroom so that they can sit there and chat about their book and munch. Everybody's very keen on the food goodies that they bring with them, and those are set up on the counter for them to help themselves to. Question number 5. Is there live entertainment, poetry readings, authors reading from their current works, and lectures in literature? So, as I've said, there is a book club. There's also blind date with a book nights, which I think would be a lot of fun. Reading this question when I was thinking about doing this tag actually got me thinking how fun it would be in one of the later books to have an author come to visit the town and to do like an author reading in the bookshop. So yeah, that's actually got me thinking. Either I'm writing book 3 at the moment, so I have had an idea of how I could work that in there, or potentially for book 4. Oh, I feel like I want to stop recording now and think about where that could come in. But yeah, I've actually just had a very good idea. So yeah, that would be cool. Book 6. Where is your bookstore located? In the heart of a busy city, in a neighborhood of a large city, in a suburban strip mall, in a small town, in a rural area? So, yeah, it's located on the high street of the small town of Castle Cove, which is just this perfect little seaside town. It's got the main beach and then a little kind of cove next to it. It's got a harbour, it's got a castle, ruins, and then you walk up kind of into the town where you will find a bookshop. Number 7, how does your bookstore look from the outside? Sleek and modern, dark and brooding. So the bookshop is red brick. It's double fronted. It's got grey slate tiles on the roof, and it has wisteria growing up around the door. So it's got a big window on either side of the door, and there are different kind of window displays in there for different sorts of books that are changed up every now and again. And it's directly on the high street of this little town. Question number 8. What's your speciality? Used books, new and used, only fiction, only non-fiction, fiction and non-fiction. Does your bookstore specialize in a particular genre? Yes, it is a romance bookstore, so it specializes in romance books. So the whole of the downstairs of the bookshop is new romance books, and then there's a spiral staircase which goes up to a room upstairs, and that's where all the vintage and antiquarian books are. So the bookshop owner, Aunt Mary, that's her real love, is old collectible books, and she kind of she goes to all book auctions and things, and she has kind of an arrangement with the bookbinder Michael, who lives next door, where he repairs books for her and helps her to search out for particular ones that she's looking for as well. So there really is a mixture for everybody, and you do get like book dealers coming to visit, as well as lots of people who just absolutely love romance. Question number 9. What's the name of your bookstore? The shop is called the Happily Ever After Bookshop, and my book is called A New Start at the Happily Ever After Bookshop. And question number 10 is just tag some friends. So the friends I would like to tag are Tracy Mayhew, Deborah Carr, and Margaret Pinnard. I really hope that you would like to have a go at doing this really fun tag. Well, thank you very, very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. My book, A New Start at the Happily Ever After Bookshop, is available from Amazon now, and the link will be down in the description below. Please make sure that you've booped the like button if you've enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're not already, because we have a lot of fun on this channel. I'll catch you in the next one.